Hello, my Leo friends. I am Maggie, Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from July the 7th until July the 14th, 2018. I'm going to be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm going to be picking one card to oversee your reading. Okay, so you guys got the Magician. Very nice, right? So Mercury is in Leo now, and this is the card of Mercury, right? So, you know, dealing with things that have to do with your friends, dealing with mercurial things, dealing with work, speaking, writing, teaching, you know, manifesting, because that is what the Magician is about. And I love how he looks like Steve Buscemi. You gotta love that, right? Okay, so let's keep it moving. We got I have here the Deviant Moon Tarot, my friends, because you guys have a crazy new moon slash partial solar eclipse in your 12th house. And before that, let's go over a little bit before that. We have Venus going into Virgo, left your sign. Oh, love Venus and Leo. But Venus going into Virgo in your 2nd house, right? This can be very nice for your finances, for your savings, things like that, because Venus in Virgo is very practical and gets things done, right? And then we have Jupiter, which is awesome. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and now is the time for it to come to fruition, that it turns direct one more time out of the year, right? So we've been waiting and waiting for this to happen, because it can't bring its blessings. It brings inward blessings, spiritual growth, things like that. But the outward blessings that Jupiter brings don't come around until it goes direct. So it is in your 4th house, which is Scorpio, right? And Jupiter in the 4th house, you know, can bring about, you know, more things around the home, you know. It can bring about, you know, teaching, like learning in your home, right? Which is a very beautiful aspect. But the big show here is on the 13th, where we have that solar eclipse slash new moon in your 12th house, right? It has Pluto in opposition to it. So, you know, 12th house, I say just, you know, be mindful that 12th house can talk about hidden enemies. It can also talk about hospitals. It can talk about prisons. Any place that you are locked up. You know, like a director that does movies and things like that is a 12th house type of job, right? So it doesn't have to always be negative. But, you know, forewarned, forearmed. And, you know, it can also be about bed pleasures, you know. So, it does have two beautiful aspects to it, which are two, count them two, grand trines. One in earth signs and one in water signs. So it should go pretty smoothly, but we do have that aspect of Pluto, right? So set your intentions, you know, anything that you'd like to do. And it also has to do with foreign lands, the 12th house. So, you know, anything that you'd like to do in foreign lands and whatnot, right? And Jupiter is about travel, and with Jupiter being in this grand trine, the grand water trine, then, you know, you can make that happen, right? Okay, so let's check you guys out after that big spiel. Okay, so you got the Magician in reverse. So, you know, this could be a part of you not feeling like you have the tools to move forward. It can also be dealing with a manipulator. So let's check out and see what's happening here for my Leos. All right, so in the past, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So a blocked new beginning, and this could be because you didn't have the tools that you needed to move forward. So let's check it out. Yeah, so the Six of Wands in the reverse. So, you know, like you didn't get the accolades that you wanted in some sort of area of your life. This is, you know, not getting the win, not getting the publicity, not getting the pat on the back at work, right? Let's check it out. Yeah, oof, a lot of reversals, Leo. So I say with that 12th house energy, right? Just, you know, make sure it's not hidden enemies. Just forewarned, forearmed, right? We have the Sun in reverse. So, you know, this can talk about sickness. This can talk about depression. This can talk about unhappy family situations. And if you haven't noticed, the entire spread thus far has come out in reverse. So, you know, it's something that's making you feel kind of out of whack. The people that are taking part in this feel out of whack as well, And another one in the reverse, right? But this is better in the reverse. We have the Hermit, right? Sign of Virgo. You could have that in your sun, moon, or rising. But the Hermit in reverse talks about, you know, someone who's already gone within, found their light, found their wisdom, and they're ready to come out and share it with the world. Woof. Okay, yeah, so this is something that definitely made you flip on your head, because we have the Strength card in the reverse, and that is absolutely the sign of Leo. The Sun card can be looked at as a sign of Leo as well, and they are both in the reverse. The entire spread is in the reverse. So, absolutely, you know, just something that is making everyone involved feel completely out of whack, right? So let's check it out further. I have here the Santa Morta Tarot for my Leo friends. See what's going on here. But at the end of it, it looks better. It looks better with that Hermit in reverse, right? You could be dealing with, you know, people's temper tantrums that are within your family and not winning against them because they're manipulating and things like that. And that's tough, you know? It's real tough. Okay. Yeah, so with the Magician in the reverse, you're probably dealing with the manipulator here, right? Because you have the Eight of Cups here. And the Eight of Cups here, for me, is more of just like being really sad about it, right? So, the Eight of Cups here, you know, yes, it can be, you know, getting very emotional and having to walk away from the situation, right? With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this could be you if you are younger to the other people in the situation. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that is younger to you, and you there's no new beginning with them, no new practical start. You know, it doesn't have to be about finance, but it can be, right? Okay, so this win not coming through, you know, it's a new beginning in thought, because, you know, I look at it like the sports athletes say that if you never lose, you can't win, so it changes your thought pattern so that you can move forward to win, right? But something felt like a loss here, my Leos. Alright, so with the Sun in reverse, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is the Jupiter card. So Jupiter does go direct on the 12th, right? So, you know, you could be dealing with a little bit of depression, a little bit of health concerns around that time. You could also be dealing with, you know, family issues, right? Okay, so with the Hermit in the reverse, right, you have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. It feels really like a lot of people in this situation just aren't getting their wishes met. And, you know, if you're dealing with a Virgo and they, you know, they come out saying something, they're not getting their wishes met either. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So absolutely, it could be a relationship. Absolutely, it could be a business partnership or a close friendship, or even like a, you know, brother-sister, sister-sister, brother-brother situation, right? That has broken apart, and people aren't getting their wishes here, you know? Yeah, absolutely a family situation, because with the Strength card in the reverse, and this is, you know, the Strength card in the reverse is somebody having a hissy fit. You have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So, yeah, it can be, you know, fighting over family money, things like that. It could be a breakup within the family that really hurt, you know. Sorry, Leos, but forewarned is forearmed, you know. It's not all roses and sunshine, my dears. But no rain, no rainbows, so we'll get there, right? Okay. Just set positive intentions at the new moon, at the solar eclipse, because even though it's a partial solar eclipse, it's still eclipsing things into your life, and you'll see the manifestation of that within 6 months, right? Okay. So for my Leo singles, ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. This is very true. You know? So you really need to just, you know, look to your friends, look to, you know, people who are willing to help you, and then that will help you get through this, right? Okay, so Tarot of Dreams by Cairo Marchetti. my Leo friends. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate that. And if you haven't had the chance yet, you can just subscribe down below. I'd appreciate that as well. Alrighty. But thanks for watching. Alright. Alright, so you got the Tower. Sign of Scorpio. Right? Something breaking apart, falling down, and needs to be rebuilt. Right? So anything, a relationship, anything. Right? Family situation, all that. It is the sign of Scorpio, so you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. Alright, so you have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So coming out of an emotionally draining situation, this Tower could be a good Tower. You know, you've gotten rid of that person, and now, you know, you're coming back and regaining your emotional stability. Alright, so then you have the Hierophant. Sign of Taurus. You know, you could be dealing with people inside of your faith system, whatever it is. I don't care if you're, you know, Wiccan or Hindu or, you know, Catholic, but you could be dealing with people inside of your faith system and looking to people for help, you know, and absolutely looking to the sign of Taurus for help. Alright, so you have the Three of Coins in the reverse, right? So, Three of Coins in the reverse is like, you know, not working together with people, right? And boom, you might fall into a situation where you need to ask for help, you know? Okay. Yeah, so with the Tower, you have the Clock. So this Tower, it's taken time to come about and fall down so that you can rebuild, right? And coming out of this this emotional pain is meant to be, like, moving forward. And, you know, you could be asking yourself if, you know, because Leos are proud. You are, you know what I mean? If you can ask for help, you know, and the answer here is yes. Yeah, and this person, if it's a Taurus that you're dealing with, you might need to watch yourself, because that could be your snake, right? That could be your snake. It could be somebody who's, like, around you, you know what I mean? And it's, like, time meant to be for the snake to come out, you know what I mean? So, with that first reading, coupled with that first reading, you know, and the fact that you have so much 12th house stuff going on here, you know, this person could be, like, emerging from the shadows as, you know, an enemy type of thing. So just forewarn, forearm, right? Yeah, so not working together with these people that bother you, you know. They could even be people that steal, you know. You may need to ask for help, you know, even like a law situation, because the Hierophant can be legal institutions as well, right? So, forewarn, forearm, my Leos. Okay, so let's check out my Leo couples. Let's see what you got going on. Whispers of Love Oracle deck for my Leo couples, and this is the only part of the reading that I will apply Venus to, because it's about love, but absolutely your sun, moon, rising, whatever you're resonating with the most. Right now, if you know anything about Mahadashas, you know, check that out. Okay. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. Beautiful, and look at how gorgeous that card is. Awesome. Okay, so Tarot of Dreams once more for the Leo couples. I apologize for the air conditioner in the background. It is hot here. Okay. Alright, so you have the Four of Swords. So in the recent past, you could have, you know, pulled yourself away, you know, from other people. You'd be taking a rest with your other, right? Going, spending some time in bed, right? but it's taking time away from each other, so or from other people, right? So then we have the Empress in reverse. So the Empress in reverse can talk about just having a baby, right? Or you could be dealing, or not talking to your, like, mother, because your mother's real pissed off, or your mother-in-law, but it can talk about just having a baby, too. Alright, and then you have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there's some unhappiness going on within the family unit, right? And how we got here, we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, it's talking about, you know, some word coming through, and then you were aggravated by it, you know, took yourself back, right? And it could have absolutely had to do with a mother-in-law, mother energy that's really pissy, right? You could also have recently had birth, and like everything, you need to rest from it. People, you feel like they're giving you like a hard time, you know what I mean? It's causing kind of havoc within the family unit, you know, and you know, causing like a little bit of unhappiness there, you know. I mean, she can be Empress the Temptress, you know, so for some people, you might have heard something about, like, your other, like, you know, somebody hitting on your other or something like that, and, you know, you didn't say anything about it, but, you know, this person, can come back around, you know what I mean, and now you feel like you gotta deal with it, and it's causing upset in the family. And with Mars in retrograde, it can, you know, it can make us like fight within ourselves, like in our head, you know what I mean? And then like you didn't say anything about it, but it's like building up, so you're gonna say something about it. It's a few different things. There's a lot of different people that watch, you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, so you took the time out. Look at that clock again. You took the time out before you were gonna say something, right? Yeah, so it very well may be an Empress the Temptress situation, you know, dealing with a man here, a male energy. I mean, it's like like in time the male energy will be anchored, because you have this here, but anchored in like a with the Ten of Cups in the reverse, like there is some kind of strife that's coming forward, and this information that came through to you was actually, you know, you feel lucky that somebody told you, right? I mean, this is not for all, but you know, it could have to do with like a mother figure, or a mother-in-law figure, someone that you, like a older sister, somebody that you view as like a mothering person toward you, especially toward the man, you know, but it's somehow like anchoring this like upset energy within the household. So you have to remember that love is all around you. There's a reason that you're there. There's a reason that you were with this person to begin with, right? So, you know, if you're in that house, if you're in this relationship, you know what I mean? Show that you know that love is all around you. You know, when you put more love out there and you accept the love that's around, you know, you'll feel more love in return, even if there's a tough situation going on. Alright, take care, my Leos, and if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check in the about below.